your radio. Oh yeah, I'm just so addicted, can't leave it alone. This morning, take the first time to start the show. And I need to know that. I said I really need to know who's clapping. Yeah, the voice you wanna hear when you wake up. On your ride to school, on the way to get your cake up. Yeah, from 6 to 10, we gon' get it in. Monday to Friday, all we do is win. Streetz morning, take the first on your radio. Oh yeah, I'm just so addicted, can't leave it alone. Streetz morning, take the first time to start the show. And I need to know that. I said I really need to know who's clapping back at each other, who's creeping, who's lovers, who's pregnant, who's winning, who's got hidden children, who knows? Streetz morning, take the first time to start the show. And I need to know that. I said I really need to know that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, it's that time again, man, and thank you for waking up with us. Your favorite cousin checking in. Young JLC, miss y'all niggas, shout out, man. It's a good day. It's Wednesday. You made it to see the day. Be thankful for that. Look, man, remember, we can help you with your dating dilemmas because some of y'all just really just don't be understanding communication, and just a little honesty won't hurt. 1-844-986-4562. That's the number you can call. We can hook you up. Also, are you smarter than Young Jock? Same number, just a different bag and a different situation. You get to challenge me to see how smart y'all. Miss y'all nigga, what's happening?
You already know I got some word on the streets news that you don't want to miss. Beyonce tickets. I'm going to tell you how you can afford these things now to see Cowboy Carter and so much more.
That's right. Shout out. We'll hit you with the crazy report and so much more all morning long. Make sure you stick around with your faves. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Young Jock's Daily Jumpstart.
That's right. Listen, I just want to take the time to say, look, man, sometimes you got to just really be careful with the words you use and how you traject your emotions, your feelings, your thoughts. And today I want to just hit you with words of affirmation. You know what I'm saying? Now let me explain to you what they are. Words of affirmation are positive and encouraging statements expressing appreciation, admiration, or support to another person or oneself. Now, you could express appreciation by saying things like, I appreciate your kindness. Thank you for being there for me. I'm grateful for you. Now, specific acknowledgments work a little different. It's like saying, hey, Miss Shanika, you handled that situation well. Your dedication is inspiring. You can also compliment with words of affirmation. Compliments sound like, hey, you're so talented. You're really good at that or what you do. You're doing a great job on whatever it is they're doing. Just try to be more specific when you're using positive words of affirmation. And that is Young Jock's Daily Jump Start.
Young Jock's Daily Jump Start.
What's up? It's OMG. Every day weekday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., we're listening to the best damn morning show, Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
All right, let's get right into it. On this beautiful Wednesday morning, President Donald Trump says once he became president, some things changed.
Since I came in, gasoline is down, groceries are down, egg prices are down, many things are down, just about everything. You don't have the drop in fuel and energy and oil like we did. I took it from maybe $3.20, maybe more than that, down into a much lower number. When you have that kind of a drop, you're not going to have inflation.
For some odd reason, I don't know what to believe when I know what I believe. But I don't know what I believe, so I don't know what I really believe. Everything I just said, I don't even believe. Because that's how confusing this, man. You know what I'm saying? I took you in a little circle right quick. That's what he does. He talks in circles.
And that's what he has done. He has came in, he increased the price of eggs, he increased the price of gas, he made that stuff go up so he can take responsibility on it going down.
I get it.
Not your president.
Yeah, his president.
No, it's not my president. That's America's president. That's who most people voted for.
No, is it really?
Yes, they did. He's in office.
Is that really what happened?
Man, what? Chowder didn't get him elected.
Oh, okay.
He said a key point in that interview that, especially with eggs specifically, after a week of him being in office, eggs had shot up to, the most expensive eggs has ever been in this country. Is that his fault? You only in there. He was only in the office for a week, and then boom, the egg
prices went up.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Unless it was the golden egg, but it wasn't Easter.
Well, he said during Easter they had the most eggs that they ever had in America ever.
Yes,
at the White House.
Because he's damaging the economy to try to take a responsibility for it. So if it's all messed up, and then he end up mashing the button and making all these agreements with China and all the rest of the people, and it goes back into play, he's going to try to take responsibility on having the best
change. Turn around.
Yes, turn the economy over faster than any president ever said.
Yeah, well, whatever. We definitely talk about more because we talked about his first 100 days and the poll on that, and it really wasn't good.
It was scary.
It really was. Yeah, I don't know.
It was like riding a new roller coaster at the theme park you never rode before.
I'm trying to tell you. We got a lot coming up, man. Shout out with the Crazy Report. Stick around. You don't want to miss it. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Yo, it's the craziest story you'll hear all morning. The Crazy Report is on right now. Shawty, run it down.
Chill, run it down is what we about to do, man. We got to run down some of these parking attendants on the highway exits in Chicago, and they're catching them when they come off the expressway and say, hey, y'all got to pay now. And then they disappear with the people money.
An organized team of thieves on motorized scooters swindling travelers in the middle of rush hour on the Dan Ryan Expressway. Ryan Cawley and his wife Jackie were heading to a Chicago White Sox game when they were surrounded.
We didn't see any police nearby, so that made us even more nervous.
We caught them demanding $40 in cash in order to pass.
They don't let you turn right unless you pay them the money.
It's kind of an extortion in a way.
I just remember he went around to my side of the vehicle, and he was swearing at Ryan because Ryan had said no, and then started kicking the car.
The scammers pretending to be official White Sox parking attendants.
They had the yellow vests on.
Yes, it's an intimidation tactic, but they don't know, fool, you driving the car, I will come down through there with my windows up and my foot on the gas, talking about,
get out the way, get out the way, get out the way.
And that's crazy. And you know I know crazy, because I'm crazy. And crazy knows crazy. And shout out what my name is with the Crazy Report. Follow me on all social platforms at Shouty the Comedian.
Now let's get into these national days.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that, my boy. Crazy Report. It's crazy. All right, let's get into these national days. Did you know that today is National Military Brats Day?
Wow.
And for anybody that don't know what that means, people who, move around that are in the military, the kids are considered military brats.
When they're deployed around the different places
around the world.
Like, where you from?
Everywhere. Yeah. That is what they say.
Yeah.
So where you from? Well, a little bit of here, there.
I was born in Korea, then I moved to Texas, then we moved to Japan.
Then we were in Germany for several years.
We were going to go to Russia, but then Putin took place.
And we ended up on Bankhead. All right, National Bubble Tea Day. Shouts out to the people that drink bubble tea. Yeah. How about that? All right, let's get into these celebrity birthdays. It's still Taurus season. Happy birthday to that boy, rapper Travis Scott. What up, boy? Rapper Lil TJ. My boy only 24. All right, let's get into these local celebrity birthdays because they've been out of two, shout.
It's about that time to wish happy birthday to our local celebrities. It's the birthday wish list with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
It's my birthday. Ooh. It's my birthday. Turn me up. It's my birthday. Turn me up.
Yeah, we getting into it like this. We going sideways with it. Happy birthday, Trina Mercer. What's up, gang? Hey, Trevante Bridges. Yeah, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Denise Holmes, happy birthday to you, love. I just want to make sure that y'all know we love y'all and we appreciate you dearly, man. We wish you many more birthdays. I try to get as many in there as I could. But anyway, coming up in the next hour, man, if we can help your dating situation, allow us to. We got $100 on the inside of the date dilemma, courtesy of 1-800-ENGINE the Bethune Law Firm, man. So make sure you do what's best. Let's keep it right here where you got it. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
What it do, man? It's your boy Roscoe Dash checking in, man. And you got to know, man, every weekday from 6 to 10 a.m., man, I'm listening to the best damn morning show, dog. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Let's get it.
That's right. Hey, they say once you're besties, you're always besties. And Oprah and Gayle are definitely letting it be known that they have been besties for quite some time as they were seen out at Beyonce's Cowboy Carter tour.
Guess where we're going? We're ready. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. So don't be a bitch. Take it to the floor now, huh? Texas, hold
on! Man, that's what's up. Beyonce bring them out for real. They was hanging out with Tyler Perry.
Wow.
There's a bunch more with them too, you know what I'm saying? But they had, Western-inspired denim looks. So last year, everybody was in silver. Y'all was coming in looking like Coors cans and silver bullets and aluminum foil.
Don't do them ladies like that, man.
This year y'all coming in dusty blue.
Yeah.
Listen, if you plan on traveling to the West Coast, Beyonce will be there at SoFi Stadium all through the early part of May and going down into the mid of May. You can look forward to seeing her in Chicago. She's also going to be hitting MetLife throughout the May month as well. Houston, Texas, y'all better get ready. June, she will be there, all right? And all over this country. If you're in ATL, Mercedes-Benz, I hope you got your tickets. July, right after 4th of July, Beyonce will be in the city of the ATL, all right? Turn up for the good.
That's lit right there. Miss Shanika, what you got coming up?
Coming up inside the Word on the Streets news, we're going to talk about Megan Thee Stallion. She's opening up a new restaurant, and a judge is agreeing to hear one of these rappers that are on locked up and incarcerated plead. All right, so they're trying to get him a bond, and we're going to find out more about who that is coming up in less than 10 minutes.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
The mics are on and ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, word on the street, she be bopping, I need more. Yeah. Word on the street, screaming bite like on a moped. Word on the streets, I get it popping like a blackhead. Word on the streets, going down like Jock said.
It's Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover with Miss Shanika.
All right, well, let's talk about Megan Thee Stallion. It seems that she's doing big things, and she just announced that she's opening up her own Popeyes franchise.
Okay, so today we are visiting my Popeyes before it opens. It's just bones, but in a few months, it'll be chickens.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, that was funny.
Okay then, Meg. I see you, girl, making these business moves. They said that it's easier to be a franchise owner than building a business from scratch.
Yes.
And I mean, Popeyes, you ain't got to do a lot of work. The proof is in the pudding.
Just manage the fight.
The who?
The fights in the lobby. They have a lot of YouTube fights in the lobby at Popeyes.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, hopefully that won't happen at her location. Now, there's a judge who has agreed to hear Lil Durk's bond requests on May the 8th. Now, the rapper offers $1 million in cash in real estate and 24/7 security. Now, he's currently jailed on federal murder for hire charges and will appear before a judge in Los Angeles. So his legal team plans to represent a new bail package worth over $2 million, including, the $1 million and all the things that they're trying to put forth to free this man at least for a short time.
Yeah, then the feds and state have already responded to this, and they said this is not a new bond package. This is the same bond package, and they said that they're just talking about the lyrics again. So they said there's nothing new. So I guess we'll see what happens when they go
I heard
for it.
they definitely snatched a whole song of his and trying to use the lyrics of it to prove that he is a murderer. All right, well, I don't know. Maybe y'all want to start making songs like that if y'all really about that life.
Yeah, they say the song was unreleased and they got it out of his phone.
It'd be hard to prove that you're a killer if you're making songs like Ache and Break a Heart or...
You heard me? She died from a heart attack.
Dance songs.
I'm spin the block and kill your grandma with them.
Like, come on, guy. All right, and Chris Brown is dropping a new shoe on May 9th, and it slides. Yes, ice blue and blush pink.
Wow.
Nami slides.
Okay, then.
All right. Well, will they look like the Yeezys?
A little bit.
A little bit.
They look good, though.
Well, they all come from China.
Yeah.
All right. Some of them might be on back order. Hope he got them locally distributed.
They $59, but shipping will be $169.
All right. And lastly, Stephen A. Smith is calling out people for switching up on Shannon Sharp after the rape lawsuit.
Can we help you get back past this? All of that comes with friendship. And I think that true friends conduct themselves that way. They ain't yes people that tell you just what you want to hear. They ain't no people that's willing to vilify you to second something. I mean, I see cats talking about him, and I can't even put in the words that I've seen them do. People have been after him since he did Cat Williams.
Boy, you spearheaded the train over the weekend where you was like, I I don't do that, and people need, and I ain't talking about Shannon. You just like a preacher on the on the pulpit talking about your congregation.
He said he was,
and you know who you was specifically talking to. Anyway, that is the word on the Streetz news. I am Miss Shanika. You guys can follow me at Miss Shanika and follow us at Streetz Morning Takeover.
That's right. Coming up, man. The boy Donald Trump said since he became president, these gas prices are down, the egg prices are down. It's a little interesting around here. We're trying to figure out, man, are your prices down? Tell me what your price is down on. We're going to talk about it coming up. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Yep. Top of the hour, Wednesday. Young JLC, Miss Shanika, shout out, just a few of the understandables in this situation. All right, Donald Trump says that since he became president, shout out, gasoline prices are down, groceries are down too.
Since I came in, gasoline is down, groceries are down, egg prices are down, many things are down, just about everything. You know, you don't have the drop in fuel and energy and oil like we did. I took it from maybe $3.20, maybe more than that, down into a much lower number. When you have that kind of a drop, you're not going to have inflation.
Yeah. Sounds like a...
Lie.
Hey, man.
Straight up.
You be on point with your feelings sometime, my boy.
It does, man, because I'm paying so much at the register at the grocery store that it don't make no sense whether I'm feeding me or whether I'm feeding the family.
Well, you might as well go out to eat instead of cooking. It's been the same for quite some time.
It ain't necessarily the same. You get better leftovers if you go on to cook yourself. You get a little more food. Yeah. But to agree with you, to be in agreement with you, Miss Shanika, you definitely hit it on the head.
Well, especially when you gotta buy the things that you need in your house to cook the meal.
Well, it's the time.
All the ingredients.
Well, it's the time. It's the time that goes into it.
And that's the balance. No, you don't spend the time and you spend $2 more and you got dinner.
Yep, it happens. All right, well, he recently marked his first 100 days at a rally in Michigan. And Nelly was there too. Yeah, Nelly had some things to say.
I'm all for everybody staying positive about any and everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm a glass half full type of guy, and I just am more empowered on bringing people together and making sure that we all get what we need, when we need it, and why we need it.
It's pretty interesting to see that Nelly would still be there showing his face.
He showing his face so he don't go to jail. They dropped them charges on Nelly because it's not making sense at this point. I understand.
You talking about them ecstasy charges.
Yeah, I understand how he's looking at the situation, but this is not because he want to be there.
He said, I just want to bring everybody together so they see that I shouldn't go to jail. That's what he said. Okay, all right. It's so much going on.
Nelly, but
what?
It's just no reason why he should be at this man's side now, seeing the divisiveness of things that are going on. And, they are predicting that these shelves are going to be empty as, truckers are being fired. The loads aren't coming in like they were before because of all the tariffs that are going on. So it could be a really dangerous summer for so many people.
Yeah. And I'll say this right here. Airbnb. On to the next one. Airbnb has finally decided, hey, look, y'all, we've had a lot of people upset with us because you see the price and it's timing is of essence. It's first come, first serve with Airbnb. So when you look it on the app, you see the price, like, I want that. Then you hit it and it seems like the price triples when you get to the end.
Triples.
It's like, get this house now, $185 a night. But when you finish it, feel like you're paying $385 a night.
Yeah, with all the cleaning fees and all that.
Man, that's what I hate about Airbnb. If anybody from Airbnb listen, man, let me tell y'all something. You can't expect me to pay no $250 cleaning fee if I got to do all the damn cleaning.
Yeah.
I think the Airbnbs kind of fell off like 2 years ago. I mean, I know a lot of people that own them, and they're not as prevalent as they were before because of all of these extra fees. And people recording, having cameras in their house trying to watch folks. I don't want to be on surveillance.
So if you plan on traveling, the peak seasons in this year are September or May through September, with June, July, and August being the most popular. All right, so if you're traveling out there, you're looking for some new Airbnbs, we got some new information for you right there.
Yeah, I know you do, because they're trying to get the business back up.
Yeah.
People done burn it out. Hey, man, it's so much more coming up, man. Date dilemma is on the way, but we want to know from you, man. what's going on? Has this Trump administration really made things that bad? How things changed for you? What are you paying for extra that you weren't paying for before? Miss Shanika, the hair higher?
Good morning, it's your boy, Dietrich Haddon. Every day we listen to the best morning show. Got to stay tapped in to the #1 morning show in the city. It's Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
That's right, man. We talking about what's been going on the past 100 days since Trump has been in office. Things have been going up. What it says going up. I'm talking about prices and things of that nature. Trump said he's taking the prices down on eggs and gasoline. He said the gas and the ZA going down too. I don't know. But also the Trump administration slams Jeff Bezos, Amazon, after retailer announces plans to display tariff increases.
Amazon was considering to show the cost of tariffs on Amazon's website next to its prices to show the breakdown of how much more the tariffs were making these products cost. That was something that then one senior White House official who I spoke with called President Trump about directly to inform him of it. Quote, "Of course he was pissed. Why should a multi-billion-dollar company pass off costs to consumers?" That the president was so angered by this, he called up the founder of Amazon himself, Jeff Bezos, to complain about the potential plans that were being reported on. We also heard White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt say publicly that they believed that the move was a hostile political act.
Hostile political act. Well, if you impose tariffs, and my company is the media between the retailer and the consumer, and I let the consumer know, hey, this is the increase on the tariffs. How am I wrong?
Well, the good thing is Jeff Bezos, he came through and cleaned all of that up. Apparently an employee did not or did something, and it had garnished his reputation a bit with President Donald Trump. But he came through, he cleaned it up, and President Trump made sure that he told the American people that Jeff Bezos is a good man. So Amazon's in the clear with the Trump administration.
Well, the Trump administration clearly said that they were on the phone with someone very important from Amazon, and these were the threats that they were trying to say. But it could only help the American people, because we know that these prices have risen, and it's unbearable. Like, they're not going to be able to deliver the things that we need on our shelves.
Well, maybe Trump will be a better pope than president.
I'd like to be pope. That would be my #1 choice. No, I don't know. I have no preference. I must say we have a cardinal that happens to be out of a place called New York who's very good. So we'll see what happens.
Isn't he already the Antichrist?
People say you don't need to be pope, you need to be popped.
No, man. Hey, be careful, man.
That's what they said.
Be careful. They'll be following you, boy. Hey, man, y'all know what it is. It's time for the Date Dilemma. 1-844-986-4562. It's coming up. Hit us up and see if you can get this money. Yep. Keep it locked. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
No matter what I do, all I think about is you.
You are now listening to the Date Dilemma with Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. If you got a dilemma, they got a dilemma, which means we got a dilemma. It's the Date Dilemma. Who's on the line this morning?
Justin Cobbs. I was calling because my girlfriend Samantha has her ex-husband, and for some apparent reason, every time she go out, whether it's with her friends and she by herself, or whether we go out somewhere, we can be going out to eat, and her ex-husband seems to find his way pop up every time for some odd reason. So it's starting to make me feel like he either got her phone hacked or they might be sharing locations or something.
Has she checked her phone to see if she's sharing a location?
See, I hadn't checked the phone because I try to stay away from it. I don't believe in checking the phone stuff.
That's where you messed up. See, if you would have checked the phone, you would have saw her talking to anybody else about being stalked or this guy popping up, and you could have read the temperature.
That's what you do. So she could possibly have a GPS on him.
Yeah, so a car tag or something.
Tracking device or something. So when he pop up, what's happening? Are y'all getting into it, or is this kind of like?
No, we're not getting into it. He just happened to keep being in the same vicinities at the same time, and it's random. He really had no business being. I'm starting to feel like I'm being stalked or something.
Oh, you worried now?
See, she was like, that's my ex. The second time I would have said, I'm like, hey, partner, ain't no room for you over here no more.
It's almost to that point.
Wow.
So what you want to do, call the police?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't into the police stuff. I really just want to get Samantha on the line, and maybe she'll keep it real with y'all, or it's just some real weird stuff going on that just can't be controlled. If she's sharing that location with him, or if it's just some random stuff with him popping up, like what's really going on? Are they still communicating? If we can't get no answers, it's a wrap. It's over.
Put your phone on mute. We'll cue you in. What's her name? Samantha?
Yeah, her name's Samantha.
Let's get Samantha on the line. We're gonna get. We know somebody who can get some answers out you. Me, Shanika.
Okay. Let go.
All right, put your phone on mute. We'll cue you in when it's time. All right.
This does not sound safe.
No, hell no, not. Somebody keep popping up on random places and stuff. That's just not it.
It really sounds like it ain't none of my business, but we're gonna try to help him out.
My thoughts is I've been stalked and I've been the stalker.
I'm not gonna even go in.
Let go.
Hello.
Good morning. Am I speaking to Samantha?
This is she. Can I ask who's calling?
Yeah, Samantha. Look, it's gonna be a little different, but you're on the phone with Young Jock, Miss Shanika, shout out with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. We have a segment on our morning show called The Date Dilemma, and we believe that you may be dealing with a possible dating dilemma.
Yeah.
Can we talk to you for a second?
Yeah, that's fine.
Are you currently dating right now?
Yeah, I am.
So, did you just recently get out of a marriage?
Well, it hasn't been that recent. It's been almost a year since I've been divorced.
Okay, so are you and your ex-husband still in contact with each other?
My ex-husband has a problem. I'm not in direct contact with him.
Okay, what is his issue?
I think he's kind of obsessed. That's kind of one of the reasons why I got divorced. I've been seeing him just be at the same places that I'm at with my new guy, and it's been really weird, and I've tried to explain to him that it's nothing that I can really do about it, but I've asked him to stop.
Does he try to approach you at any of these places? Does he speak? What's the vibe?
No, he doesn't speak. He's usually just there.
Is he somewhere in the corner looking? Is he just appearing? Whoa, you better call the police, girl.
Me calling the police would be very effective with the position that he's in.
He's talking like he worked for the president, because I don't know.
Well, he works for an IT company, so am I?
Let me ask you a question. Do you think you're being stalked?
Yeah, it's obvious I'm being stalked. He just pops up randomly.
How is it that he's popping up randomly? If you're at random places, how is he randomly popping up at random places?
I'm not sure. He's an IT specialist.
Are you guys sharing location? Have you checked your phone? Do you have a GPS device on you?
I don't think so. I haven't necessarily checked for one. I would think that's something that Justin could do. Well, I don't think he wants to harm me in any way.
See, that's where y'all mess up, thinking what y'all think. If the man following you, if he take an initiative to follow you and another dude around, you don't know what he capable of doing, man. So any you and any other woman listening, I don't want y'all to think like that no more, because stuff happened at the blink of an eye.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you this. You said a mouthful, because the people that end up in situations and die, they don't know that they're about to die. They don't even know they dead. And then everybody be like, I wouldn't have thought that.
You didn't think he would have did it. Well, he did. So you need to think like that.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to bring your spirit down. You seem like you're pretty upbeat. But I will say that Justin is on the phone. And,
oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hey, Justin.
Yeah, I'm here. And there's a few things that bother me that you said. One time you said your husband, and then you went back and said your ex-husband.
Well, he is my ex-husband.
I heard that too.
Wow.
I'm not okay with this. This is not okay with me, which is why I moved on. Justin, I'll be glad to putting it in a restraining order.
Before putting in a restraining order, because I ain't too fun on all the police activity, but what I can do is step out of my comfort zone of checking your phone, if that's okay with you, and helping me earn
checking my phone?
Yeah, because I want to check to make sure y'all not sharing location. I want to check.
So you feel insecure about this situation. Why would you want to go through anyone's phone?
No,
because the way I see it, I understand. But if you don't have a good feeling about this situation, why not just walk away?
I've already volunteered to.
Because sometimes you have to be the bigger person.
No, sometimes you don't need to be in other people's phones.
No, she a little bit way too relaxed about this for it not to be nothing going on. So he want to go through that phone and see what's going on. Give him a sense of security.
I ain't even got to go through the phone. She can open up the text, go to the location part where it show the location, because she got an iPhone. And let me check that. And then
well, that's perfectly fine. We can do that
on Snapchat, because you might be checking the Snapchat. Go ghost mode or something. I'm just trying to make it work, because listen, I really like you. I look forward to staying with you. I look forward to forever with you. But I can't look forward to forever with you if we're going to keep having this problem, because forever going to end for one of us.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, Justin, I don't believe like you trust me anyway at this point if we have to go this far. But you can definitely take conversation if that makes you feel better.
I mean, your ex-husband is popping up everywhere we are.
That's kind of dangerous.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I understand.
Oh, you too calm.
She too calm.
And yeah,
I don't know what else you want me to do about it. I've already been dealing with this the past years, which is why I decided to get out of the situation. You can check the location, and we can do whatever we can to do to try to prevent this from happening in the future. Are we going to stay together?
We are. As long as everything check out, we together. We're gonna rock out together. I promise you.
Well, can I check your phone as well? You taking too long, Justin?
Come on. No,
I got you. Come on, mama. On behalf of 1-800 throwing law for her, y'all not gonna make it. I'm sorry to say.
It's not Justin, run, bro.
Hey, y'all not gonna get this $100, man. Call us up, Tyler. Listen, I ain't got time for this morning.
Justin, don't go back.
Justin, I got it all the way to the promised land to renege. Okay.
No, she want to check the phone. She turned into something else. I get it, woman. You are not ready for another relationship. Have a good day.
Call us up and let's talk about this day dilemma. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
That was the date dilemma with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Top of the morning is St. John. Every day we listen to the best damn morning show. You already know what it is. You got to stay tapped into the #1 morning show in the city. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Tap in.
That's right. This day dilemma's crazy. Justin is calling because every time he's out with his girl Samantha, her ex-husband is always in the vicinity. Some kind of way, she'll be like, "Oh, he on the phone. He called me. He's a stalker. He just da-da-da." And it just kind of dawns on, bro. He like, you know what? She don't want to call the police, but she keeps talking about a restraining order. You start having these thoughts, and he realizes, or he thinks to himself, you know what? Maybe she's being tracked. Maybe he has a location or something. And, he gets to the point where he's like, look, let me check your phone. Let me check your phone. She ain't with it.
That's the problem.
What's the problem? That she don't let him check the phone?
Yeah, he must got something to hide.
That is. Well, it didn't work out. I mean,
it's against the law for people to read your phone.
Okay,
#1.
But if your mate say, hey,
#1,
I have a suspicious. Let's just clear him up. Let me see your phone.
Period.
That's understandable.
You ain't got consent.
Huh?
You looking for consent?
I mean, if they decline, then they tell you your answer.
No, he's not looking for consent. I'm looking to find out what's in your phone. Exactly. I ain't got to go through it. Just show me.
Let's
show me he's not following. Because if I'm gonna keep it on it, if somebody keep popping up where I'm at, I need to see what's going on. I had a situation like that, and I was like, "Look, man, you gonna have to show me your phone." It was like this, kind of, sort of, a little different because I almost had to get the police involved for real. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? But when I look at this right here, I'm actually like, I don't know if I would be cool with a woman telling me, no, you can't see my phone if I feel like somebody following you. If you scared to the point where you got to get a restraining order and I'm the man and you're not willing to follow in the right protocol so we could get to the bottom of this, I don't need to be with you.
Or if it don't feel right, you could just walk away from the whole situation.
Being point blank, that's how I roll out sometimes. But guess what, man? Miss Shanika will be hitting y'all in a few minutes with the word on the streets. And all you smarter than Young Jock is on the way. 1-844-986-4562. Call us up right now. See if you can get this money. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
The mics are on and ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Word on the street, she be bopping, I need more. Yeah. Word on the street, screaming bite like on a moped. Word on the streets, I get it popping like a blackhead. Word on the streets, going down like Jock said.
It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover with Miss Shanika.
That's right. Let's get inside this word on the streets news and talk about it. It seems that Fat Joe is suing his ex-hype man. Yes, TA, for defamation after alleged pedophilia allegations. Now, the rapper claims that Dixon is trying to extort money, alleging that the hype man fabricated the story of Joe flying a 16-year-old girl across state lines for sex. Now, the partnership began in 2006 but ended in 2019 without issues until Dixon began making public complaints about payment. All right. Well, all right. That's very interesting. Shout out to Wiz Khalifa. He is doing big things out here, and let's talk about it. He announced his Good Vibes Only tour featuring Sean Paul and DaBaby. All right, Dan. Do what you do.
Okay.
Congratulations is in order to Megan Thee Stallion after she announced her first franchise ownership of Popeyes.
Okay, so today we are visiting my Popeyes before it opens. It's just bones, but in a few months, it'll be chickens.
All right. Also, we definitely got to get into this. A judge has agreed to hear Lil Durk's new bond request on May the 8th, and they are trying to present a new bail package over $2 million, including $1 million in cash. Also, $9K in real estate, $150K from an associate, and a 24/7 armed security electronic monitoring to argue that he is not a flight risk at all in this situation. So he's facing some really serious federal charges, and it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. But as you said earlier, Shawty, it doesn't look like they presented a new package at all. It's the same one.
Yeah, it seems like the same bond package. They're just refuting some of the language about the songs.
All right, now let's talk. Stephen A. Smith is calling out people for switching up on Shannon Sharp.
Can we help you get back past this? All of that comes with friendship. And I think that true friends conduct themselves that way. They ain't yes people that tell you just what you want to hear. They ain't no people that's willing to vilify you to second something. I mean, I see cats talking about him, and I can't even put in the words that I've seen them do. People have been after him since he did Cat Williams.
You so shady. All right, that is the word on the streets news. I'm Miss Shanika. You guys can follow me at Miss Shanika, and it's all being brought to you by Bader Law. Bader Law, because you deserve the best.
Thank you, Miss Shanika. Now, oftentimes there's a lot of, back and forth when it comes to couples and things of that nature coming up. We got to talk about this when it's, marriage involved, because there are some very, very unpopular truths that people need to know about. We're going to talk about it coming up. Keep it locked. Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover. Oh yeah, it's hump day, baby. Thank you for waking up with us, Young Jock, Miss Shanika, and Shawty. We are Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover. We made it to hump day, and a lot of times, it's interesting when you get in relationships, y'all. Things change, and it depending on the type of relationship, it can really change. Let's say marriage.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about marriage because people, we're talking to one of our interns in the studio this morning. We were saying some things about marriage, some popular things about marriage, and unpopular things about marriage. And a lot of the unpopular truths, she was just like, wow, I never would have thought this plays out like this or that. No, DJ Swin, you're single. We're going to get to these phone lines. We're going to have people call us up, right? If you're in your car, wherever you're at, you're listening to us, we want to talk about it. Married couples, or even soon-to-be married couples. I want you to call us up at 1-844-986-4562 and tell us an unpopular marriage truth that people don't talk about, but every couple needs to hear. Now, shout it.
Yes.
Are there any unpopular truths that you're willing to share today?
Yes, that marriage is a job, and it takes a whole lot of work. And sometimes your mate ain't gonna be upfront with you, and you're gonna have to deal with their stuff. Like, I was recently on TV, and my wife said my hemorrhoids affect her. You know what I'm saying?
I saw that on Cutlass Court.
Yes, and so I guess by me having to stop and take showers, or by me complaining or hurting sometimes, it's affecting her. And so your neighbor not going to be what it is all the time.
1-844-986-4562. Call us up right now. We want to know an unpopular marriage truth that people don't talk about, but every couple needs to hear it. All right? Call us up right now. It's Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.
Good morning, everybody. It's your girl, Tamar Braxton. Now, every day we listen to the best damn morning show. You got to stay tapped into the #1 morning show in the city. It's the Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover. Tap on.
Yes, sir. We got them phone lines popping right now, man. I need y'all to tap in. Married couples or even soon-to-be married couples, I want you to call me up, 1-844-986-4562, and tell us an unpopular marriage truth that people don't talk about.
Tiana. The unpopular truth is that a lot of people are scared to take accountability, that they're selfish. With marriage, you got to be willing to give and take. And that's what a lot of people's problem is.
Kayla, marriage is a two-way street. There has to be open lines of communication at all times. You just have to put a lot of effort and love into it, and your partner got to reciprocate the same thing.
Good morning, I'm Robin. So a lot of people don't realize that you're literally dying to your single self every day when you are married. And that has a lot to do with your background. Like, for example, for me, I come from a single, strong-minded mom. So it doesn't help, when I'm going into a marriage and I know that I am no longer just myself. It's my husband that I have to consider and all of this, you know what I mean? And it's like submitting to a man is more different, come from that background.
No, I could definitely agree with that. If you ain't built on that, it's hard to just get into that flow of things. Now, I'll give you an example. Your sex life.
Come on.
It changes.
Yes.
It can change. Unpopular truth. You expect that once you get married, things can actually get better. Well, here's the thing. Once you in and you locked in, it's kind of like you start putting things off. You kind of like, all right, we'll get around to it. We married. We ain't going nowhere. She'll be here.
Yeah.
He'll be here. You know what I'm saying? And it's one of those things where you have to try to put a little more effort in when you're trying to really, shake things up and stay happy.
Yes. I remember when I got married, I was like, yes, the land where sex never ends. And then after we got married, it's like, oh, man, the land where anything will end sex. It ain't no ice in my cup. Well, you're not getting none this week.
Yeah.
Well,
I tell you what, man. Miss Shanika said something. She mentioned accountability. That is something very, very serious. Like, when you married, accountability has to be there. If there's no accountability, you fall off every time. Hey, man, that's that right there. We definitely appreciate y'all calling us up, tapping in to the married folks. Thank you. And to the soon-to-be married people.
Don't do it.
Wow. Hey, man, follow us on Streetz Morning Takeover. That's Streetz with a Z, man, to continue the conversation. Now, let's find out, are you smarter than Young Jock? That's 1-844-986-4562. For your chance to win a $50 gift card. It's coming up at the 25. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Taking the game's mine.
It's Are You Smarter Than Young Jock?
A king in his gang.
Only with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. What's your name?
Nita.
What's up, Nita? You need $100, right? You need to win this money, don't you?
I do. I really do.
Well, let's see if you are gonna be able to beat me. Are you smarter than Young Jock?
I hope so. Y'all get some good questions.
Okay, well let's get it on. I'm about to put you with Miss Shanika right now. We're gonna see if we can get this money up.
All right, here are the rules. You have 10 seconds to answer each question. The first person to get all 3 questions correctly will be the winner. You guys cannot answer each other's questions, and you cannot answer the question after your 10 seconds is up, or you will be disqualified, okay?
Okay.
So here is the first question for Nita. Who is often referred to as the Queen of Soul and is known for hits like Respect and Natural Woman? Is it A, Mary J. Blige, B, Aretha Franklin, C, Janet Jackson, or D, Whitney Houston?
Aretha Franklin.
You are correct. All right, Young Jock.
Yes, ma'am.
Who is known as the Godfather of Soul and is famous for hits like I Got You, I Feel Good, and Papa's Got a Brand New Bag? Is it A, Michael Jackson, B, R. Kelly, C, Al Green, or D, James Brown?
Michael Jelly, R. Axton, James Brown.
3,
2, 1. You are correct.
Who was it now?
Okay.
Finally gave me an easy.
That was too easy.
All these years. Hold on, Shawty.
All right, Nita. What is the acronym for the Professional Soccer Association? Is it A, FIFA? Is it B, MLF? Or is it C, MLS?
MLS.
3.
That's your final answer?
Wow. Yes.
That is correct. All right.
My dumb man was gonna say FIFA. Nita, let's go down here and watch some FIFA. Let's smoke some reefer.
Young Jock.
Yes, ma'am.
Who was the first Black American Supreme Court justice appointed in 1967? Was it A, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., B, Malcolm X, C, Jackie Robinson, or D, Thurgood Marshall?
In 67.
Yep.
What the name? What the first name was?
2.
Thurgood Marshall. Yeah.
That is correct. Okay. Nita, which tree produces acorns? Is it A, pine tree, B, maple tree, or C, oak tree?
A.
Are you sure?
3.
2.
Yes.
1.
That is incorrect. Young Jock, which tree produced acorns? Is it A, pine tree, B, maple tree, or C, oak tree?
Oak tree.
2.
1.
You are correct.
I love you too.
All right, I'm sorry, Nita.
It's okay.
What tree did you say? Damn, you almost had it. What tree?
I was gonna pick C, but I picked A.
Well, it's all good, baby girl. We definitely appreciate you being a loyal listener and for at least challenging me this morning. You got any shout outs you want to do this morning?
I want to give a shout out to my husband. And his birthday was yesterday, so I wanted to say happy late birthday.
What's his name?
Jermaine Llewellyn.
Llewellyn or Fluellen?
Llewellyn with an F.
Fluellen? What? He went to school with me. Flu.
He probably did. It's a lot of them.
Hey, well, look, man, happy birthday to my boy Jermaine. Blue. Hey, it's love. We definitely appreciate you. Try again, man. Jermaine, you got to try. You almost had me, but not today, all right?
All right.
All right, love. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Love you. Say love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Test your wits. Test your knowledge for cash and prizes.
Taking the game's mine.
It's Are You Smarter Than Young Jock?
A king in his gang.
Only with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. You might have missed it on TV last night, but don't worry. Right now, you can get the unedited truth from the radio. Here's the Love and Hip Hop recap from the Streetz with Young Jock, Miss Shanika, and Shawty. Only on the Streetz Morning Takeover.
That's right. We got to get right into this, man. Love and Hip Hop season finale 12B recap. Let's just talk about it.
Come on.
Last night, a bunch of different things took place. Bambi and Scrappy got into it, had a huge argument at Rashida's press fashion show, and things went left.
Next time you let a bitch talk about me in front of my mother kids, I'm gonna knock your mother.
At this point, it seems like Bambi and Scrappy getting into it at the fashion show is a fashion show tradition. We did have an excellent year at press, so maybe them two fighting is like a little good luck charm for press, I would say. But I don't like it.
Bitch, shut your bald-headed mother goat mouth ass up, bitch.
Oh, who was
Aight.
Bambi talking to?
Okay, let's get into it. We're talking about my cousin Scrappy and his now ex-wife, who he refers to as number 2, Bambi. Let's be for real, man.
Number 2.
A little accountability has to be in play to me on Scrap's end. And I'm not saying this to take away from who he is as a person. But we know that Scrap is the type of man that if someone is mentioning his name in a negative light, right, in a derogatory way, in front of any of his people, he expects 110% for his people to stand on business on behalf of his name regarding him and the integrity of who he is at all times.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So that's just like right now, let's say if I was to get cool with Bambi's new dude. Right?
Yeah.
And he's actually a cool guy. I think Ray's a cool guy.
Okay.
But if I just jump out there and I'm hanging with Ray, arms around his neck and just hang out, Scrappy would feel a way. Most people would. If you're my family and now here you are moving in silence or you moving in public with someone who is with my ex. Some people just not going to go for it. Some people don't care. So that's why Bambi is standing on this. You're going to let, this new chick who you ain't known that long, come in here and talk about me in front of our kids. She's just standing on business the way she knows that Scrap would. So that's just what it is. It happened. It was entertaining to say the least. And y'all catch us on the next season coming around. Miss Shanika, what you got coming, gang?
All right, Kendrick Lamar and SZA on tour, and they made a stop in the ATL. All right, and we got an update on Beyonce price tickets for the Cowboy Carter tour.
Okay.
And the ticket prices are dropping really low, okay? All the details about that and more on the way in less than 10 minutes.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover. It's about that time for the Love Doc Jock.
Help me, help you, help me.
Come on. What's your problem?
And this guy will either help or hinder your relationship.
Who do I think I am? Why I tell people that?
Either way, he's a man for the job. It's Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
All right. Dear Love Doc Jock, I am interested in a guy, but he hasn't reached out to me or let me know if he is interested in me. How do I let him know that I'm interested?
Send him this same letter you just wrote to me. It's that simple. Communication. I think we get so caught up in these protocols and things of that nature. It's a way to do it. It's like when a guy meet a girl, if I meet you tonight, I'm not supposed to call you right away tonight, or I'm supposed to give it a day to see who gonna call who. Like, I don't get caught up in none of that, because I think you fall behind the filtration. And I think it's just not good, because you filter out who you truly are going by what society says you're supposed to be. Because if I see you and you move me to the point where I want you, I'm not worried about what society says I'm supposed to do. I'm calling you, I'm texting you, I'm sending you gifts, I'm DMing you, I'm doing whatever I can to get your attention when I truly want something. Now, young lady, if you really want this man, tell him that you're interested. Ask him, does he have the time to entertain you? Because you want to be entertained, and vice versa. Like all this trying to play cute and hope it's gonna play. Just get you a real yes or no. Stop playing. We got to get to that point in life. All right. That is the Love Doc Jock. Now, if you have a small business and you like to be spotlighted, call us now 1-844-YUNGJOC. That's 1-844-986-4562. Day Dilemma's on the way too. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Hey, it's Young Jock, and I want to spotlight your small business, man.
Yo, what's up?
We need you to call us right now.
He know I stand on business.
1-866-YUNGJOC. Again, that's 1-866-986-4562 to highlight your business, man. Live with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
So I'm spotlighting my friend Amber. Make Morale is her business. She's a licensed esthetician. You can find her on Instagram, MINK_MORALE. She's over in Sandy Springs. Facials, lashes, and body scrubs. And I always listen to Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
What's up? It's Rennie Rucci, and every morning I wake up with my boy Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Now, after listening to the boots on the ground, I feel like somebody else should have had their boots planted on the ground pretty well, because that boy Drewski actually planted his face into the floor during their reunion. He was trying to handle somebody. Check this out.
Hold on. Next time she says something to that, shut up now. The next time you say something, yeah, I'm on that. Shut the
I'm good. You hear that boy was out of win?
Yeah.
It was pretty interesting, man. But shouts out to Drewski, man, because his Could Have Been Love reunion has reached over more than 4 million views in only 2 days. So it's safe to say that tons of people are watching, man, and they saw that embarrassing moment. Now we got to talk about somebody else, man. Brian McKnight has decided to sue Jaguar Wright for alleging he physically abused his ex-wife and prostitutes. And the legal docs. No, I'm not listening to nothing no damn Jaguar Wright say. I don't care what you say. I ain't gonna lie to, because she used to have me convinced. I was like, damn. So she started saying my name and stuff. I'm like, hold the hell up.
I said, what job?
That lady wasn't lying on you.
She talking about I was at them Diddy parties doing them. I said, girl.
Now listen, when they look it up, you were signed to Diddy.
That don't mean nothing.
Take that.
Now, in legal docs, Brian says she also claimed that he beat his wife, Julie McKnight, who Jaguar says is her cousin. Brian says Jaguar knew she was lying. I ain't gonna even get into it.
And these the same kids' mama who he said ain't his kids.
Hey, it don't even matter, because guess what?
What's
the
that?
world be having dilemmas. Also, they have date dilemmas, and that's coming up in just a few. So stick around for more Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.
What's up? It's your girl Yandy from Love and Hip Hop, and I'm chilling with my cousin, Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.
That's right. It's about that time to get up out of here, man. Yeah. The Western playoffs, man. The conference is crazy right now, round one. It's been looking a little interesting, man. Minnesota Timberwolves traveling to LA. It's been 3-1. Like, I don't know, man. I talked to my producer this morning. I said, DJ Swin, do you think they're going to sweep them all the way? I said, well, it ain't necessarily a sweep because they got the one in, but it's definitely looking like it's not going to happen for the Lakers, man.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards, he just has that dog in him, man. He has that it factor. He has that thing that he just is infectious to his teammates. And now they have that dog in him. And it's like anytime you get a chance to knock off LeBron James and send him home, oh, yeah, that's a trophy. That's a trophy on the mantle for real.
Even though he going home richer than you still, but, you know, you get to send him home.
That part don't matter.
It definitely matters.
Nah, it don't matter on that court.
No, it's LeBron and son.
Well, yeah, you send daddy and son.
Yeah.
It is, man. But shouts out to the, speaking of the Lakers, shouts out to Luka for recently donating the full $5,000 amount to restore this vandalized mural of Kobe Bryant and his daughter, Gianna. It was really interesting to see that someone, it's a whole building. And they just went and spray painted over it and just, it was crazy.
Some really hateful people in the world.
Yes.
And then they wanted to do it during the time that the Lakers are in the play. That's crazy. All right. On Thursday morning, friends to the show, the iconic group Escape, will be with us at 8 a.m. Tiny Harris, Candy Burris, and my bestie, Tamika Scott, are ready to talk to everybody this morning. So set your clocks for 8 a.m. tomorrow morning.
No, that ass. Hey, man, keep it right here where you got. There's so much going on. I just read a message, just threw me all the way off. Y'all keep it locked, man. I'll tell you about it tomorrow. Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.